So what is time elapsed? I mean, they have a bunch of
I think
but there's also a wide range of I mean, I know that's right.
Otherwise, like people like with no forever, he started in yeah, she's like now.
I think part of it is lost.
Hey everybody, just to make things easier, can you please scooch to the walls if you're sitting here, or into the middle so that when people are coming down, we can clear the aisles. Thank you so much. There's still a bunch of empty seats. You don't really have to sit down.
All right, cool.
Should I?
Yes.
Oh!
Alright, so this is what you have to do. So just like surf around. This one.
He just showed me, sorry.
Yeah, so just like surf around this way. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And if you want to zoom in, T is to zoom in, W is to zoom out.
Awesome, I can do that. You should just make sure I tape the front, the back, just make sure like people don't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Thanks, brother. Aziz, it's live, right? Hey, we're live on YouTube, so we're good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. going to get started very, very soon. Real quick note, if you guys are sitting and there's an empty seat next to you, make friends. You guys can scoot over so there are no empty seats. There's a lot of people standing in the back that we really don't want to do that to stand for the whole opening ceremony. Secondly, if you would like to have a seat, we're also doing a second screening. We're having a live stream online on YouTube. We will have a second screening in CS 105. That way, CS 105 is a big auditorium where we'll have more than enough seats for everyone. So just keep you updated on that. We're going to start in about 5 minutes with opening demonstrations for the top 20 teams. So, just keep you posted there.
The big one. Oh yes. No, I mean it sounds funny,
Give now and got tag. Are you guys here? Yeah. Raise your hand if you're here. Like, let us know. Yeah. No, you guys in the back? Which one? Okay. Is give now and got tag here? Can I get a woo if you're here? Woo! If you're like the company that's, or like the product that's here, product. We'll get woods later, alright. Thanks guys. Some of the emails didn't send. Still haven't sent.
There's no sound?
It's too loud. It's picking up everything in here.
Oh no.
So you can't hear the mic at all.
Right here. Right here.
Sorry.
Maybe the automatic bike to take gears. So, depending on how much pressure was, how much resistance you get from the other bike, automatically your gear shift
We can turn the audio of this shit down.
We're having trouble getting the other mics to work. Externals. It is disconnected. But like, we're thinking maybe it's using the internal mic for some reason.
Oh.
Can I take a look?
Well, if you just cover it.
Yeah, we gotta turn the audio down.
Do you mind if I try?
Yeah, I think it's right here. I don't know if this is.
How do you get it to switch mics?
Let me see that.
Oh. Wait, what are you hearing me? Are you hearing? What are you hearing?
I still hear the whole entire place.
Oh, can you go and I'll tap on this and see if you see
What?
I'll tap on this mic and see if that's a problem. The problem is picking up this mic.
These maybe later when everyone quiet down.
What?
How is it?
It's not gonna work. Trust me. Okay, we need to turn. Can we turn this down? The volume of this. All right, I turn this volume down. I turn this down.
Wait, is this mic? Wait, the mic isn't showing up on your on the camera. The camera's not recognizing the mic.
Oh, it's not. Why? I'm in channel 1 right now. I'm controlling channel 1.
Oh wait, this internal external. can mute this. Testing, testing,
No,
testing.
it's muted right now.
Testing, can you hear me?
No, they can't. Because it's muting on the Okay.
You want to start?
Yeah, are we good? Let's just check with these guys. Are we good with sound?
MLH, are we good?
Testing, testing.
Are we good? Tony, we can start? Yeah?
Yes. Zach, I need you to come with me when
Max, do you want me to announce?
We have to use this mic.
When I say ninja, you say ha! Ninja! Ha! Ninja! Ha! When I say ninja, you say ha! Ninja! Ha! Ninja! Ha! Sensei. And then y'all say oh. Alright, we'll do that a little bit. Welcome everybody to the closing ceremonies, HackPrinceton 2014. First of all, give yourselves a round of applause for finishing up. I hope you guys got tons of beauty rest, did no work whatsoever, and just hung out and had a great time. If you were weird enough to actually create a project, I guess we'll maybe let a few of you present on stage. But yo, let's kick this thing off. Let's get started.
Alrighty.
First of all, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for coming today. These guys are awesome, and without them, none of this would have been made possible. We have an absolute great round of applause because they're awesome. Make sure to get their products and things. Awesome. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about this. Sorry, guys. Okay, so for hardware return and travel reimbursements, as well as hardware reimbursements. After this wraps up, please come to the hardware lab where you would have picked up the hardware. Or for those of you who don't know it, find an organizer and we can point you in the right direction. So come do that and we'll get you taken care of. Right, travel reimbursements, same place. Just come to the hardware lab and we'll get you covered. All right, so for HackPrinceton shirts, for those of you who didn't get it, you probably didn't sign in yet. So it's probably most of the Canada buses. So after this is over, again, you can come find us in the friend lobby, and we will check you in and give you a shirt. Okay, all you. Just software prices, just talked.
Oh, prize. All right, by show of hands, who here did a software hack? Awesome. All right, well, we have a few prizes for those who are doing software stuff. First prize, as you can see, gets $1,000, Dell touchscreen monitor, 1-year Unity, and something I can't read the rest. I'm colorblind. Second place gets $750, and third place gets $500. We're gonna be awesome. Looking forward to those. Those will be picked out of the top 20 hacks. Who, by show of hands, did hardware hacks? Hell yeah! All right. First place, $1,000, portable hard drive, electric imp dev kits. Second place, $750, and third place, $500. Ooh, look at this. Special prizes. Oh my God, there's a lot of them. How are we doing this?
They can read them.
All right, you guys can read for yourselves. Yay! But they're gonna be awesome. Oh man, that's a lot of money.
We got more.
Hacked myself.
This
There
is
you go.
more.
Lots of stuff. Get excited. I can't wait to see who wins the ice cream with the mayor. She's a homie. Next. Okay, can we get a huge round of applause for all of our judges who came around and saw you guys? These guys are actually the real MVPs because they're so nice to come around and see everyone's things. Hopefully you guys were nice to them. A lot of them were disguised. If you saw any of them with a fake mustache on, they were probably a judge. You can see through the disguise. Yeah, once again, the mayor of the town of Princeton was a judge. Wait, is the mayor here, by the way? Yes, we got the mayor of Princeton. You can put any of you in jail anytime, so please don't mess with it. But again, thank you guys so much to the judges. Okay, so very simply, you guys have probably done this before. We have 20 teams presenting. You have 2 minutes to do it. Please know who's on deck, who's in the hole. Hopefully you can read this. If you can't, I'm sorry, but we'll try to announce them all. We're going to start with Bike. Just Text is on deck, and Tweet Base in the hole. We'll go through like that. We'll probably try to announce them before, but if you're on deck, please come down and be over here. And if you're in the hole, kind of start shimmying, going like this, and just kind of get ready to jump at it. And we'll try to move as quickly through as possible. These are some sweet hacks.
So get excited, everybody. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just to add on to that, I'm going to be timing. I'm going to be sitting here with my phone, like timing the 2 minutes. So please, please, please keep it moving. Make sure it's 2 minutes. And I can announce who's on deck and who's in the hole before everything, so you'll know.
Raven and I have this like great good cop, bad cop thing. Like I get to be the good cop and not tell anyone to like keep them, rallied. And then Raven's like, you have to leave. Sucks for her. All right, next.
Oop, there we go. Exciting projects. All right, so we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we ready? Yeah. So, where are you from?
You want to intro? Do the intro. Yeah, just who are we talking?
Oh,
wait. Oh, wait, we're not. Oh, wait, one more. Actually, sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, so as hopefully a lot of you guys know, HackPrinceton is a facet of the Princeton University Entrepreneurship Club, which is definitely the coolest club on campus. So what we have is we have Alex here, who is from another sector of the Princeton Entrepreneurship Club, and he has a really, really cool opportunity to talk about. Oh, so we're presenting projects now? Oh.
All right, by show of hands,
So I don't know what slides are. Presenting projects,
36
yo,
hours
and then because the judges need much time sponsor.
Oh, okay.
Lowest talk is only
How about
going to be
35 hours?
approximately
Everything
15,
but 1
20
hour,
minutes.
like
So we need all the time to cancel.
All right, good.
Alex,
We'll
yo,
put
the
a lot.
presenting
How about
project,
10
yo,
hours
and
sleep?
then
Is
us,
anyone
and then we'll come
sleeping
back.
enough to
So I
get
just
10
need to
hours
read them out.
sleep? Good for you guys. You're healthy. You love yourselves. That's
I
perfect.
wish you guys saw the
Anyone
slide
get
deck
8
because I was just like there,
hours
I'm like,
sleep?
yeah, it's fine,
36
whatever.
hours?
I'm sorry.
It's
That's fine.
The rest of it's just very clear.
All right, how about 6 hours of sleep? Did
Okay,
anybody
good.
get 6 hours of sleep? Why? Why do you hate yourselves? 4 hours of sleep. Did anybody get 4 hours of sleep? Are you still standing? How are you alive? All right, these people are the ones that are going to be falling asleep during the presentation. Remember to tweet their picture at us. We'll get you a prize. 2 hours of sleep. Did anybody just get 2 hours? You guys can leave. You're ridiculous. And how about no hours of sleep? Does anybody literally stay up for 36 straight hours? Stand up and give this man a round of applause. The Princeton Medical Center would like to examine you guys. Please let us know. Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and a drug test will be coming to both of you. Thank you.
All right, guys, my B. So we're actually going to do presentations first, which makes a lot more sense. So up first, we have Just Text. Woo, everybody. Ready? Oh my God. Okay, yeah, we have bike. All right, guys.
Give it up for Bike, everybody.
So when you guys present, you have to talk into both of these two mics. So we'll just talk into these two. They're taped together. Okay. They're on.
By show of hands, who wears helmets when they ride bikes? Yay for safety. Who has ever been in a bike accident? Who has like severely hurt themselves in a bike accident? Can we get a round of applause for those people?
Good. All right. Thanks, guys. All right, so clearly some of you at least ride bikes. Awesome. Essentially what we've done is we've built a self-shifting bicycle. We really wanted to ride it around in here at top speed, but unfortunately it's a little cramped, so we're going to do it upside down here and spin the wheels for you and kind of show you how it shifts. Yeah, you're welcome to. So we're going to start out here. Essentially, we're going to start out in first gear. We've just turned the bike on. Ankush is going to start pedaling. What's on the rear wheel of that bike is a magnetic encoder, and it's detecting the wheel speed. So as Ankush pedals here, the bike is calculating the optimal gearing ratio to keep his pedaling cadence at a constant speed based on the speed of the wheel. And you can see it shifting there. It's moving into higher gears. And now Ted's going to perform the role of a hill or some resistance. He's now slowing the bike. Ankush is having a very difficult time pedaling. The bike is sensing this, and it's beginning to shift down for him. So downshift there. You can hear it downshifting. It's wonderful. And Ankush is having an easier and easier time pedaling with the same amount of resistance. It's awesome. That's what our bike does. It's essentially a magnetic wheel encoder and a high torque servo pulling the shifter cable there. We've got a second encoder on the actual drive sprocket, and that allows us to prevent the bike from shifting when you're not pedaling, because that's bad for bikes, and you won't shift successfully, which nobody wants that. Yeah. Oh, yes, thank you. So we're driving our high torque servo with a 7805 voltage converter. One of the fun problems we ran into is that this thing draws a ton of current when we're actually shifting. So what we've done is we've actually heat sunk the voltage converter to the frame of the bike, which means that I had to spend 15 minutes with a screwdriver scratching the paint off of my bike and then thermally fuse it was fun. So yeah, that's our voltage converter. You guys have any questions? Cool. Are we good on time? All right. Well, cool. Thank you guys.
All right, thanks, Mike. Just Text is next. Tweetface is after them, and then Woe is the Whole.
I guess that up here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yo, where my Canadians at? Yeah. Where my Americans at?
Just make sure that you talk into these mics and you want to shout out. Nobody can hear you.
Okay, so
On the other, like, on the other.
should I stand here?
Starting over here, shout what country you're from. Not Canada, America. We know where you're from. Where? What? Shout out a country. Where you from? United Arab Emirates! Texas! Wait, I want to give that guy a banana. Where's the Texas guy? Here you go, bud. I'm playing bananas throughout this whole thing. You guys ready?
Are we good?
Alright.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Big bag of bananas. We're gonna give them out. They're probably the coolest prizes here.
Ready?
You can redeem these bananas for 16 cents at your local grocery store. Or you can recycle
Just put it down on
them
this.
at 1-800-recycle-banana now. You guys ready?
Yes, we are. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. So have any of you ever seen one of these things? It's a flip phone. It's a non-smartphone. You might have seen these, maybe a few years ago. They can call, they can text, but they don't have mobile data. And if I were to tell you to use this thing to say, get somebody's last Twitter message, or get me directions from here to, say, my grandmother's nursing home back in downtown Trenton, you would say, Rohan, you're crazy. You can't use one of these things to do that. And normally I would say I am crazy. But also, I would also say that until 36 hours ago, that might not have been possible. But we've created technology that makes dumb phones into smartphones. Introducing Just Text. Our vision is simple: connect all phones, dumb and smart, to the web via SMS. Let me show you what I mean. This is an emulator for a phone, and there's a series of predefined functions you can use to retrieve information off the web. Here they are. For example, if I were to navigate from Princeton University to New York City, you would text this to a number that we made public, and it's being put in. This message will be sent to one of our servers associated with the number via Twilio, and then it will fetch information and text it back. This can be applied to so many different things, from using Microsoft Bing's as like maps and translation services. You can check Twitter. You can use it to send Yo messages. You can use it for checking the weather, stocks, you name it. And this has great applicability. There's 2.8 billion people out there that still use phones like this. They don't have smartphones, and they're cut off from the web. We're providing a conduit so that everybody in the world can have the access of the web, to the web without having to pay for expensive mobile data. This could be a fraction of the price. And we're going to be basically changing the paradigm of how information is spread. Let's just keep demoing a few more things. Huh? Oh, okay. Never mind. Just text.
We're good. Yeah.
So, we are Tweetbase. Basically what we are is we use Twitter to store files. So we use Twitter as a backend on which you can, the way it works is this. Go.
Yeah, so do a little demo, sign in.
So I log into my Twitter. And then, I got it. And then I can upload a file, say this resume.
So what that does is serializes it into binary, and so it's taking every 32 bits and then converting that to Unicode, which is then handed off to Twitter.
Twitter can print 140 of these Unicode characters, and then so what that ends up being is about 5 kilobytes, and you can chain your messages together using replies. So it ends up being that actually the first tweet is information like the title of your file, and then subsequent replies to it are the content of the message. And we have a system that actually sets this whole thing up for you. And then once it's up there, you can download it. You pick the appropriate file. We can actually click it, sorry. And then you download it, and it does the same thing. It figures out from the size, it figures out the number of tweets, and then the size from there, and the other way goes the other way. Yeah. So some cool things about this are that you can encrypt it so that it sends them, you can do a public key encryption, so you can have a file transfer between two people over this very public Twitter, but it's totally private and no one can interpret what it means. We have some future ideas for this as well.
Yeah, and so one of the things we looked at but didn't implement for the hackathon, we just did a very basic mock-up, is Twitter also lets you send images. And so images are really good for dense information. So it looks better. You'd potentially get people following you just based on the nice images you put up. And it would still, so that's an image of me, yes. And you can see this is basically looks like a grayscale image of the original image I gave it. But if you zoom in, you see little pixels, and that's all the data. And so basically the key is we use Twitter as our backend. It's a really cool idea because you're storing this private information on a public server. And that's us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sweet Face. Up next is Whoa. Dodico is on deck, and then Dash is home.
Look at the person to your right, and look at the person to your left. If they're sleeping, twiddle their elbow.
Where's the core? Hey Reva, where's just the Thunderbolt. To plug it into the flash.
Does anyone know who this is? This is definitely not me.
Where is it? Oh, it's right here.
Shout it out. This is Rebecca Black. Does everyone remember Friday? Does anyone want to stand up and sing for me the first two lines of Friday with the chorus? And stand up and do it again, and I'll give you this beautiful poster. 7 a.m. wake up in the morning, gotta get down, gotta go downstairs. Hell yeah, get up!
Let's open it back for app.
You guys all good?
It should be. But it's not showing up. I don't know why.
Do you have to mirror your? This is
This
not
is
working.
the app I created called Blue Screen. It literally projects. It's incredible. It's done something that's never been done before. It takes blue and puts it on a screen and allows you to see it. Now what I've optimized with is your eyes, sensing in data, and then I put it in a front-end, back-end user database, and you can see it right before your eyes, blue.
Oh,
If you cannot see this, consult the doctor immediately.
This one to here.
Or my app doesn't work, then that was
I don't. Oh, you want it? I don't have Thunder. Okay.
I have to pass my 2 minutes. But I get 2 more minutes because I can do whatever I want.
I don't know why it's not working.
I'll wait for this to get set up. You guys can set up. Alright, I'll wait for this set up.
Good.
I have you, my friend, in the black jacket and the orange shirt. Can you stand up? I need this whole row to stand up for me. Okay, take this banana, my friend. Alright, and then it's going to go all the way across. So you guys right here, you guys right here. And then that goes all the way across. Go down to you guys. That's a full row right here. So
That's
you man right there.
amazing.
Can you stand up? I need the whole row to stand up. We're going to play a game called Pass the Banana. So we're going to go down the row, and you, my friend, what's your name right there in the middle?
Why is it not working?
Whichever side gets to John first wins. Here's your banana, miss. Everyone, you guys all stand up. You guys all stand up.
That's for Coastline.
All right. So when I say go, you're the best banana. Now this side on the left is to cheer for your banana people, and you people on the right gotta cheer for your banana people. What's your name? Everyone's gonna cheer for Sinem on this side. And remember your name one more time. And everyone's gonna cheer for Sam on this side. And you guys in the middle can just, watch and laugh.
Is it because of this?
All right. This is going to be a questionable gap right here. Can you stand up and help the transition there? All right. This is a very complicated game.
There we go.
Sweet. Woo! All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, thank you, Max. You're amazing. Whoa, okay. So hi everyone. I'm glad that worked. My name is Nathan. This is JD, and we are Whoa, an app based built on Yo that helps you deal with those awkward situations when your roommate brings someone back home, aka you get sexiled. So JD's gonna take it from here.
So because this is a mobile application, I can't really show this room very well. We're going to just show you the photos of what the screen will look like when we press the different buttons. So here, if you're the roommate that brings someone back, you press this big red button to let your roommates know. So you press that in the Whoa app, and then on your phone, I just received a yo from that roommate, and it will look like this. So I have been sexiled. And I need.
No, J. Lou is right.
So obviously I need to ask my friends for somewhere to stay. So if you press that button, what happens is you get a screen like this. Obviously you sent a similar request to other people via Yo to try to see if they can host you. And on the Whoa app, we have a section called Couch Buddies, and your couch buddies are your friends that may have a room that you can crash in. And so what that button does is send a similar yo to your couch buddies, which looks like this. So clearly I'm in need here, and I'm looking for that couch. It looks pretty nice. So they can offer the couch to me, and if they do so, then Nathan has a couch for me. What a great friend. So.
It's awkward because we're all in the same room anyway. So
But yeah, so that is our app, and we hope we have used the idea of push notifications and one-touch messaging to solve a more complex, awkward situation. Thanks.
Now we've got Gotta Go up, and Dash is on deck, and then Pool is in the hole.
All right, let's play a game called How Many Layers Are You Wearing? By show of hands, who's wearing just one layer on their upper body? It's really hot in here. You guys are doing it right. Who's wearing 2 layers? Why? 3 layers. Still why? 4 layers. Who's wearing 4 layers in here? What? 5 layers? Anyone wearing 5? All right, we'll go back to people wearing 4 layers. Did you guys stand up? You and then you, my friend, is wearing 4 layers. Are you not boiling hot? It's a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer. All right. We're going to give you each a t-shirt so you can now be wearing 5 layers. One for you. And could you get early in the back? Feel free to put it on right now.
Is there a tech
Because
guy
it's
here?
good to be warm. So that Whoa app is awesome, right? Now, I would never have to use that because I don't really have any friends. But that's okay. But I think it's a great app, and you guys should all use it. And these guys are setting up a computer.
How connecting to this?
And this is a fly swatter. That I'm
Is this
getting
the
out
right
later.
Hey,
Because who doesn't
what do you
want
got?
a fly
Is
swatter?
this the right HDMI cable?
Does anyone genuinely want this fly swatter? I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm just saying
Why don't we use this? Can we use this stuff?
What's going on?
We're having trouble transitioning, and I'm not.
I got this.
Yeah, thank you.
What unfortunately your HDMI doesn't work? HDMI is not being found. I'm not trying to use the HDMI laptop.
Can we use a Thunderbolt?
In case you guys didn't know, in the storeroom, like where all the
Here's a Thunderbolt. Right.
there's literally like 500 bananas.
This thing. Well, this thing.
A public safety came to us and told us that it's apparently unhealthy to eat 500 bananas. So I actually did some research into this, and it turns out that if you eat more than 30 bananas in one sitting, you have so much potassium in your body that you're likely to go comatose. Anyway, you can try it if you want, but I think we have the next presentation up.
Alright, hi guys, we're Gotta Go. We're McGill students from Canada. My name is Casper.
I'm
It's Alan, Natan, and Michael. So basically, Gotta Go is an app that you use when you gotta go. It's basically a one-click app that will find you the nearest washrooms. So if Alan can click that. It uses their GPS location to look for washrooms near you. So has anyone else been in the basement for the past 36 hours? You know that basement washroom? Let's click into that one. the wrong one. There we go. So you can find the washroom near you, and here you can upload a picture of the washroom and warn other people about the condition. And there's comments, so you guys can like start flame war about washrooms or whatever. And also you can thumbs up, thumbs down. Actually, myself, I wrote a couple of angry reviews this morning because of the tissue, but yeah, so you can add comments to it. So basically, this app is crowdsourced right now, so everyone can go up and add their own bathrooms and help everybody out. So this is particularly useful when you're in another city or something, and you don't know who to ask, and you just need somewhere to, pee. And yeah, on top of that, our server code is written in parse, and
Sure, so everything is stored on parse, from primitive types to the binary streams for the images, as well as all the cloud code, which is where we wrote all the database methods. So all the code is very flexible and ready to be put on any kind of platform. iOS, it's already on Android, and any other SDK or platform that parse supports.
Yeah, so like as like a proof of concept, we did a Yo app. So if you guys can Yo us like gotta go pee, we'll Yo you right back the closest washroom to your location. Sorry? No, you can't. But yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Gotta go. Dash is up next. Fool is on deck, and ASL Tetra is in the hole. Tetra. Can't connect this. That says Tetra.
There's that one.
It's Tetra.
This one?
ASL Tetra.
All right, everybody, let's play a game like the usual one. It's like with lasers, though. So I'm going to say lasers, and you're going to say phew! And then at the very end, I'm going to say power down, and everyone's going to go phew! All right? Lasers! 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 Power down. That sounded kind of cool. All right, wait. I don't know. All right, while we're waiting, I want someone else to think of a similar thing, like lasers and ninjas and stuff, and then we'll do it. But while we're waiting, let's play a game called Annoy Someone.
Is it a touch?
By show of hands, who has Yo?
Yo, I'm going to go ahead and stay up here so I can help people set up.
All right,
you touched it. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and do this. User HDMI laptop. Let's go ahead and do this.
Who wants to go with their username on Yo? You, my friend, what's your username on Yo?
Wait, just hit the drop down there and
Edward what?
oh, they have it right there. Thank you. No, but it should still detect.
Everybody add him and just obsessively yell at him until his phone dies.
Oh, sorry, you're using the VGA. Sorry, that would explain it. Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh,
This should be
how
fine.
many are you getting?
This should work. This should work.
10? You can always go just text.
Just use the
Or you can go just
No, here we go.
What, is that you promoting something? No, this is no promotion.
No. Wait, why did you dispatch it? That should have worked. Okay, no. Wait. Why is it not projecting though? Preview. Good. What? No. Site. Okay, go ahead. Do that. Now we want to go to.
Like 2 in the morning tonight, just being like,
Yeah. Yo. Okay, I'm just gonna stay up here a minute. Here. So just wait a second. Got it. You're good. You're online. Cool.
all right, dash everybody.
Go back. Where is it?
It's not opening.
Oh my God, how many do you have? Oh my God.
All right.
Wait. Open up Twitter.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so our app is Dash, and it's a hardware software app. So it controls this on my penny board, which is a electric imp, and basically what it does is it navigates your way across wherever you are. So I mean the main reason is like you're trying to avoid people, you're trying to avoid hitting cracks when you're boarding down the street, and you can't have your phone out in your hand to tell you directions. So what it does is it signals right or left based on the turn you're at. So if we look at the front end.
All right, so let's say we're feeling particularly ambitious today. We want to go ahead and skateboard right to New York. So on the way to New York, there's lots of cracks in the street, and there's a lot of people in the way. So we don't want you staring at your phone every 2 seconds to make sure you're going the right way. So what we've done here is here on your phone, it will be a display of your current location and the location, the next step to get to the location that you're trying to get to, which is exactly what we have here. So if you see that bleeper on, you want to turn left, and if you see the other one go off, you want to go ahead and turn right.
And what we could do then is tweet where you're headed so that your friends know you're there too. So there's a simple button. You just go on there and it's tweeted. Well, you'd always tweet it on there. And there you go. And you wait. So it's very simple. Turn-by-turn directions so you don't crash. And tweet to your friends to tell them you're there.
Yep, and some other uses for the button, if you have Google Glass, you can go ahead and press the button to take a photo. You can go ahead and use voice recognition.
Basically, we could add all these features on there. And there's a lot of potential because, I mean, basically we just added one button. But this whole thing works with your Wi-Fi connection, just as an Arduino would. So you can control many things from here.
And that's our product.
Thank you, Dash. Up next is Pool. ASL Tegra is next, and then Query is in the hole.
Scott, just do that. You're good. Go ahead. Okay. Oh, really? No, that's your power. That's your power. Oh, wow. The laptop. I'm so confused.
The old one, dude.
Dude, too old for me. I'm not like, you know, I'm 23. I'm not like 50 years old. That's good. Yeah. Awesome. Sweet. Thanks. Not too old.
Thanks.
Give me a sentence. You, my friend, right there. All right. She had a great boyfriend. She had a great boyfriend. Awesome. All right, give my friend the hat. Give me a sentence.
You're logged in.
Yeah, give me a sentence.
You're logged in. It's me. It's good. Yeah.
She loved to play ping pong. She loved to play ping pong and had a great boyfriend. What a stick of life. You, my friend, Sip Science. What you got?
She liked to go on wonderful adventures with all her great friends everywhere.
That's awesome, but can we make your life like a little sadder, like more interesting?
Totally daydreams.
Totally fine. All right, we'll make your story really depressing after this.
Awesome. All right, sweet. Hello, guys. We're a team of students from Olin College of Engineering, and we created an app called Bool, which is an Android app and a web app. So the idea of Bool is to reinvent surveys. And what we mean by that is basically recreating the whole experience of surveys. You know, throughout the college, we've seen numerous surveys in our email. We have to open that, type various edit text answers, then choose between different ranking questions like from 1 to 5. It's a total mess. You're really like thinking, oh, is this the best way to do it? And we thought, well, there's one better way. Simply, you need to take any question and decompose it and make several, several binary questions that form that question, right? So basically, every question is a yes or a no, and it's a very simple interface. You want to go ahead?
Yeah, so he talked a little bit about one use case with our friends, but imagine you're organizing a party and we met like a whole bunch of people here at HackPrinceton. Let's go out for some boba afterward, and I met 50 of you guys. So I'm gonna send this out, and anyone can swipe, and it could be a question like, yeah, let's go out to a party, and you can swipe yes. And all the people who said yes, they'll get a notification potentially about meeting. One other cool use case that came up was that we could actually do something along the lines of medical diagnosis. If you could do a personal medical diagnosis by decomposing each of the diagnoses into like a tree of binary questions.
So not only is our app simple to use for the people who are answering the questions, but it's powerful for the people who are asking the questions. We built our app on top of MongoDB and Node.js so that we can provide real-time data to the people asking the questions. For example, here we can see if we ask that question that 81% of the people who answered that question yes were 18. So it's powerful real-time analytics. So the idea is that we're transforming this kind of Q&A session that happens in surveys into a more personal experience of the users. And yep, that's us. Sweet. Thank you guys.
Thanks so much, Pool.
Sure,
ASL
sure,
Tegra
yeah,
is
totally. You want to use it?
And,
Go ahead.
Let's see. Query is on deck.
He's going to use my computer for now.
Host Shark is in the hole.
All right, we had a pretty big thing.
Yeah, you don't need to. You're gonna connect directly to that, right? Why is this here? Bool? Why the hell is Bool still here?
But all of a sudden, everything we have is on
Okay, well, it has an HDMI, right? We just connect to HDMI. Perfect. Okay.
a bicycle accident.
Hi.
But was she wearing
HDMI outlet's right there. We're gonna outlets right there.
No, she wasn't.
Why is Bool not still here? Who's Bool?
Wait, can we just move Prince outside?
Why would she be
No,
wearing
move it. Just no, leave it there.
All right, well, let's say we realized because it did, and that's what happened. So she fell off her bike, but she was okay. And then her life got really bad.
Why is it here? It's fine. No, don't put it there. Give it to Prem. Or just put it on. Put it.
And then
Go like this.
realized that until she
Is
realized
this on? It's not on.
This
isn't on yet. It is on. No, it's not on. No, please. Okay. So first things first. Okay, I'm gonna take some everything else. Plug it in, and then we'll worry about everything else first.
Except for the fact that.
Ooh.
Her life is gonna be a Yes, what happened?
I don't know how you want to do this. I'm gonna leave this up to you. You guys set that up properly, however you guys want to do it. However necessary, just make sure. Okay, perfect. You're on.
Except for you were dancing downstairs, doing something.
Very short.
We feel sorry for her, except that.
Except that she didn't like anybody at all.
You should be able to see this. Someone's plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look up there.
Yes. Making sure. Don't let it. Don't touch it. See if we can get this. Just testing to make sure it's not a dud.
All right, cool.
All right. We'll take what we can get. Oh, right. Hello, everybody. We are ASL Tegra. Oh, sorry about that. Hello, everybody. We are ASL Tegra, standing for American Sign Language Tegra, and we are a sign language translator built off of the NVIDIA's Jetson TK1. All right, so we first got this idea because I have a deaf friend on campus. Whenever I'm conversing, I don't know sign language very well. It's always back and forth on a computer. So it would be nice to be able to, thought it would be nice to just translate sign language into text, and that's what we created right here. So I'll be running some demos while Davis and Jeffrey here describe basically how it works.
All right, cool. So basically, we have the webcam. That's the top left image in that corner. We have the webcam providing the image to the NVIDIA, and then we subtract away the background image, so we're left with just the hand. Then in the bottom right corner, you see that we're taking just the contour, and then we have a bunch of reference images stored on the NVIDIA that are able to compare the current image of the contour on the screen with the stored image. And then based on a similarity of shapes algorithm, we're able to approximately detect what sign Ethan is doing. Okay, so so it's not 100% calibrated here, but it's still working okay, I think. And in addition to just being able to translate from sign language, we actually also thought that this would be cool to implement with visual gestures. So for example, if Ethan makes a V, no?
There it is. It's going.
So we hooked up V. Okay, so each letter can be mapped to a script. So for example, V will open up a browser, except in this case we haven't hooked up the Ethernet, so we won't actually get anything. And actually, we also hooked it up so that if you do a YO, it will actually send out a yo to people. That also will not work because we do not have Ethernet right now. But the point is that this
cannot resolve host.
Yeah, this has multiple uses. You can use it to translate sign language, obviously, but you also have 26 mappings for each key. So for example, you want to open Wikipedia quickly, you do a W, something like that. Really fun. Yep.
All right, people, let's stretch a little bit. All right, we're gonna put our arms in the air and go like this, and then like this. And now it looks like a rave. And then we twist, but don't elbow the person behind you.
Watch the card up here.
Let's now play a game called Interview the Mayor. Round of applause. Quick questions. Let's say, we'll hold it for next time. TBD.
Hello. So our app is a learning engagement tool. So basically the premise is, have you ever been in a lecture where you have no idea what's going on, but you look around you and it seems like everyone knows what's going on? So you don't want to be that one kid that raises their hand and slows down the professor and everyone's like, you're that kid. So that's where our app comes into play.
Right, so we've all been there before. If you're anything like me, you probably just won't raise your hand and then walk out of lecture like not knowing what happened, even though you also didn't understand it. Well, the app's pretty simple, but one thing it allows you to do is kind of anonymously raise your hand and be like, hold up, I don't get what's going on. So, sorry. You would click I'm confused, and it would increment the bar at the top, and then Johnny, if he's in the same class, he could click it as well. And so basically what happens is anyone who has the app has a kind of real-time idea of how many people in the class are confused. So if the teacher's on the app as well, they can kind of monitor this, and when there's a huge spike in people who just have no idea what's happening, then they know that they need to backtrack and re-explain something really quick.
You also have the option to like anonymously submit a question. So if you feel awkward putting up your hand, you can just submit a question right here, and that goes right to our database. And then we're constantly retrieving all the questions from the database, and we have them in this queue here. So for each question, you can kind of like, you can upvote it or downvote it, and based on how relevant it is to the lecture. And then up here, we have the top 3 voted questions updated in real time.
So basically, the professor has access to all of these endorsed questions. So after the lecture, they can receive feedback to implement it during the next semester or even during the next lecture to clarify topics that they were confused on. So not only are the students encouraged to be active participants, but the professors are able to improve their teaching.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's great for both teachers and students. Students in that they don't have to be embarrassed to ask stupid questions or say that they don't get it. It's great for teachers because it provides real-time feedback for how they're teaching the class as they're teaching the class. Thank you.
Hey, real quick, Toronto, your bus is going to be leaving at 3, so we're going to be pushing your demonstrations up a little bit forward. If you are on the top 20 list and you are from Toronto, please line up afterwards, and we're going to go ahead and get you guys set up, all right? Thanks.
I think I'm basically ready.
Just make sure you
I think
talk
so.
to the mic.
All right, hi guys, can you hear me? All right, cool. So hi, my name's Colin. I'm a senior here at Princeton, and this weekend I made something called Host Shark. So I teach an introductory web development class here at Princeton, and one of the problems that I face is people, losing their attention and going to Facebook and then potentially distracting other people as well. So I wanted to take the power back and make a visualizer that shows the destination of all HTTP and HTTPS traffic from all of the clients in the on the local network. So what I'm doing is I'm sniffing the network, and I can see so here are all the requests being made to like the top level domain com, and then you can break it down to facebook.com. You can see 30% of all of you guys right now are using facebook.com. The size of the arc is the number of requests to that destination, not like the total amount of traffic and bytes. And also it's updating every 15 seconds and showing the last minute. So that's how it works. But I learned a lot of really interesting things when I did this. So it's totally anonymous. I'm not saving the source of the traffic, but I realized that when I'm getting the HTTPS data, which I'm doing using a reverse DNS lookup on the IP of the header that contains the encrypted data, even though I don't know what the data is, I can still potentially guess because I know what the proxy is that you're connecting to. So for instance, this right here is Google's private backbone, and here are a bunch of like proxies that they have for a bunch of different services. If I knew what those proxies were for, I could potentially guess, oh, you're using maps. Oh, you're using search. Oh, you're looking at images on Facebook. Even though I can't read the data, I know what you're doing. I also can, if you go to Princeton, if I did save the source information, the MAC address correlates to an email address, and that's just all stored in a database that like you can make requests to like no problem. So they'll completely let you do that. You can take a Mac, look up the email address. At that point, you know who specifically was looking up certain things. I also found out the network topology of Princeton by doing this. So basically, information's getting leaked all over the place. No one is safe. Don't believe that you are secure. If you are in, if you're in Starbucks and you sit down and you use Facebook and you're like, oh, it's HTTPS, I'm totally fine. Maybe not. So this was meant to be a tool for teachers, but it ended up being more of a teaching tool. So hopefully you enjoyed it. You can also go to nodexes.com:1337, and for as long as I keep this bad boy running, you can see the traffic continue to update. So thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. One of the biggest problems facing the U.S. and the world today is the lack of accessibility to affordable healthcare. And with MiniMed, we have a unique approach to this problem. So you see here, we're using the electric imp microcontroller to live stream data onto this website.
So yeah, using whatever sensors we found during the hackathon, we're representing 3 different parameters. We're representing body weight, body temperature, as well as pulse, using a force sensor, a thermistor, as well as a piezoelectric sensor. So as you can tell, body weight changes. The maximum force would be 25 pounds on that sensor. Thermistor. And pulse, that's the amplitude of her pulse, not her actual pulse. No heart attack here.
And the cool thing about this is you can get a lot of people through this very fast. The doctor doesn't even have to be there. And if the doctor sees something abnormal with your condition, he will press the sick button. Did you press? And it will turn the LED red. So if you get a red LED, you should probably go seek some medical attention. But if not, if it stays green, where'd it go? If it stays green, and you can reset it, then you're good and you're healthy. Thank you.
Thanks so much. That was MiniMed. Give Now is up next. Where's Give Now? Is Give Now here? All right. If Give Now is not here, then can Done come on down? Done? Done? All right, come on down.
All right, well, Dunn's coming down. We got a couple questions for you. Mrs. Leatherman, please stand up.
hopefully the country. And we have a lot of great brains here, and we're on our way.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you didn't say the guy cleaning bananas naked at 2 in the morning. I don't know. I heard that's like a problem, but it's good to hear.
Hey guys, I'm Charlie. This is Darshan, Yolanda, and we're done. Alright, so I'm going to talk really loudly because you guys can't hear me in the back. Yeah, so who here has to schedule meetings during their week? Who here thinks scheduling meetings is a pain in the ass? Alright, so we're here to fix that today. So Darshan's going to show you exactly how we take meeting scheduling and make it happen in one click. So all you have to do is go to Done, type in, just plain text, what you want to do. So Darshan wants to discuss fundraising options with me. He selects me from the list, and he wants to make sure that we do it by Thursday. He hits schedule, flip over, I get an email saying Darshan wants to meet with me to discuss fundraising. I say, awesome, great. I let Dunn find a good time for both of us, goes to our calendars, searches it, picks an optimal time for us to meet, and then we both get invite notifications, meeting's been scheduled, it's on our calendars, we're good to go. It's really great, it's really cool, we can do a lot of awesome stuff, figure out the best ways to optimize your different locations throughout your day. If you prefer to have meetings in the morning, in the evening, if you prefer to space your meetings out, have them all at once. Really, really helpful, eliminate all those emails, all those phone calls, all those messages back and forth. So if you guys need us to schedule meetings, coordinate times, lots of people, one click, you're done.
Okay, thanks, Don. Panoptic is up next. Voice box is on deck, and CoJoy is in the hole.
Once again, we have to make sure we get all the Toronto people out of here on time. So if you're in the top 20 and you have a member who's from one of those places, please make sure you're coming down and talking to us so we can make sure to get you guys in before.
Move it around when you talk first, or do you want to do it first?
All right, while we're waiting.
Which mic?
What is 7 times 5? Shout out.
Why isn't it loading?
What is 3 minus 3? 0.
Do you know how to work the
15
projector?
times 207.
65,000. Is this the right one?
What is 35?
Yeah, excuse me.
Square root of 7 times Batman symbol. What did I guys say right there? Yes! What is
It's up there.
3
It's kind of squashed
times
though.
infinity?
Is there a way to make it not squashed?
Who said 42?
Do you see online it's like squashed?
Yeah. Yeah, what can I do about it? Yeah.
Does it look okay up there?
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Can you guys see the letters? Yeah. So hi, I'm Edward. This is Jay. And basically, does anyone know what's happening around the world right now? No. What's happening in Africa? Neither do I. So that's why I created a Panoptic. It's like the all-seeing eye. I know what's happening around the world. And basically, we're able to get trending hashtags based on location. And we're displaying it on a 3D globe, so you know what's happening around the world. Yeah, so right now, there seems to be a movement happening in Africa called, what's it called? Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, there's a lot of things that you guys can't see right now. A lot of the trending tags say MTV stars, or earlier we sang 4 story, a bunch of pop reference stuff. But also what I thought was the coolest part was how we could see in South Africa, there's a point called My Dress, My Choice. And it's, I didn't know what it was when I first got this data up there, but I looked into it, and it's a social movement in Africa right now where this woman was attacked and stripped by these people who thought that she was dressing not conservatively enough. So I think the cool part about our app is like you can take something like that no one would have heard of otherwise, that's concentrated in this very local region, and then everyone can know about it. Everyone can see it. So yeah.
Alright guys, this is a poster that I got. I can't remember exactly what it is. Oh, it's a monkey smoking a joint. Is that maybe it's not appropriate, but I'm from Denver, Colorado, and it's like really appropriate. We're gonna be giving it out, not this break. We're gonna give it the next break. So you gotta be very attentive to the question that when we read this poster, because this will get you friends faster than anybody I know. Not that I have friends who know any friends play, but I've heard that this poster is like an instant magnet for friends.
People would want to see what you read.
So please look out for this thing. It's a treasure of mine. I've had it in my family's possessions for hundreds of years. You guys have heard of the Gutenberg printing press, right? Literally the first thing to come off. Really good detail done by this artist named Van Gogh. The reason he chopped his ear off was because he didn't think it was perfect enough. Because if you look here, there's a tiny like weird little dip in the flame, and he was so sad that he cut off his own ear. So that's why this is important to humanity and society. I'm just rambling now for no reason, but look out for this because this is coming to you, one of you lucky people. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hello. Hey everyone. We are VoiceBox, your irregular inbox with a twist.
So we made a Chrome extension that allows you to control your Gmail inbox with your voice. We wanted to make it so that checking emails every morning would be more fun instead of, reading 100 unread emails. So we're going to give us a short demonstration.
So we can do search commands. Let's see if the text... technical difficulties. We good?
I think so.
All right, there we go. Gmail. Search for unread emails that are starred from the past month. Gmail. Search for unread emails that are starred from the past month. Boom.
So this is like, we can do basic searching, and what you can also do is more complicated searches. We're not going to go into that because it's time shortage. So you can navigate between labels. So Gmail, inbox. I have a new email. Oh, I guess we made top 20. Haha. Gmail, next. Gmail, next. So Shora sent me an email. Let's see if it can help me. Gmail, speak. Gmail, speak.
Hey Drew, hope you are enjoying Hack Princeton. Best, Shoria.
So,
Thank God.
what you can also do from this is a lot of features. You can reply to email. So, Gmail, reply. Guess we're not replying. So, we can do reply, send emails, compose emails, move folders. You can do anything that you want to. And that's basically us, VoiceBox. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, VoiceBox. Up next we have Kojoy, Palangaphone is on deck, and Hail Yeah in the hole.
Alright, there's no democratic way to do this. The question is, I'm going to just punch people and they can guess. What's the number of people in this room? I counted. Alright, I'm going to punch people, they can shout out. Right there.
I'm Max. And Nick.
I'm James, and we're here to talk to you about CodeJoy. So when we thought about CodeJoy, we wanted really to make seamless the sharing of music between friends and family in close proximity without the use of the internet. Now the internet's great, but it's not everywhere, and that's the problem that we wanted to tackle, is that I want to get a file from me to you. How are we going to do it effectively? We're going to do it through CodeJoy. Now CodeJoy, and it's fair to say, it's based on music. How many times have you been at a party, you're talking with your friends, you're having a great time, and then some song comes on, the song's not as good as yours, and you know your song should be up there playing. Not theirs, yours. So what do you usually do? You disengage from the conversation, you walk all the way to the sound system, take out their phone, plug in yours, wasted time, disengagement. We're here to take that back. With CodeJoy, you start a session, that session is populated with your music first, but then that enables other devices to connect to your CodeJoy session and send you their audio files, just like that. You're at a party, you want your song played, you send it to the CodeJoy session that's in charge, and it'll come on later on. You don't have to disengage, you don't have to do anything, you just have to send the file, and CodeJoy is here to make it happen. Now, the brilliant thing about CodeJoy is that we finally tackled one of the biggest issues with sending information, and it's a little too close. Internet, not quite there yet with being everywhere. With CodeJoy, we're using what's called Wi-Fi Direct. Wi-Fi Direct is when you take the Wi-Fi chip inside of your phone and you convert it into a pseudo hotspot. Now the pseudo hotspot can interact phones one-on-one. There's security there, there's speed, and there's distance that we can cover with this technology. And CodeJoy is here to make it happen. So, yeah, that's CodeJoy. Okay, thank you, Princeton, and thank you, everyone that we've met.
Yeah.
It's been a blast, so thank you so much.
And it's our first time, all of us, this is our first hackathon. We love it. Thank you very much.
I got it.
Does anybody know what this is right here? What is this? More specifically, what comes with it? Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. These are a 5-pound bag of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Does anyone want to eat all of them? Yes, you should. That's not how you get it. Here's how you get this. I will tell you after these guys go.
Hello? Okay. So this is Phalangophone, which is a Python application that helps you manipulate and visualize audio from your favorite tracks. So first of all, we have a wireless controller with electric imp that we can start the server with. So, Nelson? Cool. So that will start our test track, which is Call Me Maybe. Wait, why is it? Oh. Wait, can we get the audio through the speakers?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Wait, but it's not.
Where's it playing through?
I don't know. To the mini display port?
There's no volume button. Where is it? Oh.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so we can have 2 hands in the frame, and then by moving it up and down we can control volume. By separating them we can control the stereo pan. And if we open up our palms a bit, and we can also go the other way. And then the other cool thing is the equalizer. Each of the bands is assigned to one of the fingers. So the thumb adjusts the bass gain, and the index finger is the mid bass, and like that all the way to treble. So with your fingers, you can manipulate them to filter your audio just how you like it. So you could do like a bass boost like this, or you could do like a high pass for a brighter sound. And basically, you can just manipulate and have fun with this, like however you like. And you can also use swipe gestures to go from song to song, and back again. And also on our electric imp, we have a wireless display of what track we're on. So it actually displays in binary the ID of which song we're playing. So yeah, it's just a cool way to visualize and experience your music like you never have before. Thanks.
Thank you.
donkey poster. This has been in the family for 6 minutes. And the way that you're going to get this is as follows. I'm going to say it once and slowly. The answers need to shout out the code word. To get the code word, you need to go to Facebook. You need to look up Princeton Bananas, throw us a like, and then find post number 161. That's 161. Look in the comments and tell me what the code is. Once again, go to Facebook, throw my page, Princeton Bananas, a like, and then go to number 161 and tell me what the code is. The first one to shout that out will get the 5-pound bag of Haribo sugarless gummy bears.
Bananas!
That's not the code word. Nice try though. Once again, 106, post 161, it'll say hashtag 161. Princeton Bananas on Facebook. Tell me what that code is. Oh, come on, you guys should stop something now.
Look at me. Bees knees. HackPrinceton!
This guy right here, what'd you say? The bee's knees is correct. Give it up for the 5-pound bag of gummy bears.
All right, hi guys. I'm Patrick from Team Hell Yeah. I'm sorry my two friends had to leave, couldn't be here, so I'm going to pitch this myself. So we use a 2013 New York City taxi trip data set to build an app that's going to help users hail a cab from the best intersection possible. So this data set details every single taxi trip in and around Manhattan from 2013. And it describes where every trip started, where it ended, what the fare was, how much the riders tipped the driver, and a bunch of other things. So we started with this data set, which has about 200 million trips, and we started with a list of geo-coordinates for all of the intersections in Manhattan. And we bucketed these 200 million trips to their nearest intersection. And then we split up these counts by time of day and the day of the week. And so yeah, so how does our app work? So users drop this guy on the location they're interested in. Okay, and then you click the hail button. Okay, so this is just so our app runs a query to our database, which is on parse, and it returns the average number of pickups per 10 minutes at that time of day on that day of the week from 2013 for all intersections within a quarter-mile radius of your current location. So yeah, so we think it actually might be able to help you find a cab faster. You can see it's not totally homogeneous. Probably find a cab next to a metro stand quicker than just on a random street, and you can pan around and click another location. And oh yeah, so the scale is displayed on this blue color scheme, which is showing the average number of taxi pickups per 10 minutes at this time of day on a weekend. So that's our app.
Thanks so much, Haley. Yeah, context is up next. Cam says it's on deck. And connect.
Turning up quick.
Can anybody tell me the 4 buildings that we had the hackathon in this weekend? Raise your hand first if you think you can guess them out. You're not allowed to be from Brisbane yet. Or if you're from somewhere.
What's happening now?
True. Oh, actually, that's right. Yeah. All right, you win. Fine. Yeah, 2 bananas or 1 banana? 2. 2 is always that way. This kid is like a banana king. All right. Okay. Hey, could Kojoy please come down here? Over here. For unknown reasons, we promise we won't beat you up.
Cool. Hey everyone, we're Team Context from NYU. I'm Philip. This is Api. So we wanted to reimagine how we read our newsletter or newspaper articles. And to do that, we use clustering in natural language processing to provide a context for the article that you're reading. And so we follow a kind of a structure similar to Bitly. You use our site we provide a URL, and we generate a landing page for you that has stuff.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's loading slowly.
Sorry, guys. Yes, that is true. So this is.
So it generates a landing page with a summary. There you go. Nice. So summary, definitions, images.
Right. So we had a problem where we had a news article, right? So you're trying to read a news article, but you don't really understand the concept or like even the context behind it. So the problem we're trying to solve is that given a news article, you want to get some background information on it so you can, read it better and get more out of it. So we give you a summary, basically one-line summary of the particular article, so to see if you're interested or not. Then we give you definition based on things within that article to, maximize your learning and, just telling you things like companies, organizations, etc. Then we give you images. So images we think are powerful because they demonstrate things like, how interested you are in, they just give you a visual representation. So this is something that, currently happened in ISIS. So this image clearly, demonstrates that, the brutality and, just what's going on. And it kind of gives you a context of what's happening visually. And, this would be something useful before you are reading the article.
So they're taken from Imgur and Reddit, and we query them with the entities that we have from our article. And we also cluster based on those entities down there. So we give related articles based on organization names, events from the article. And we also use something called a happiness index. So we use semantic analysis on tweets and Bloomberg data to gather information on how people feel about the article, so whether their tweets are positive or negative, and also sentimental data on locations, so countries and states, and how the article fits in that context.
So what we do is we take 2,000, 3,000 tweets and we try to do semantic analysis on it, and we kind of want you to kind of understand how people are approaching the article, either if it's negative, positive, or neutral. This is basically some of the technologies we use and some of the approaches we take. So we did clustering, semantic analysis, and natural language process, sentimental analysis. Thank you.
We didn't have enough.
All right, I hope you guys are stoked about breaking the world record. A few of us, thank you guys who helped out. We counted all the balloons after you guys all blew up. We did in fact break the world record, so hell yeah. And you guys can look forward to the certificate coming soon to you in your email. Print it out, frame it, and you get a picture of you giving it to your mother, and we will send you another 5-pound bag of Haribo sugarless Oreos. I wasn't joking when I said you gotta give it to your mom.
All right, so we are CamSense, and basically, there's a problem, right? You want to record and remember all the important moments in your life, but how do you do that? Well, there's kind of the live camera space that exists nowadays, and we're hoping to enter that space with this. So basically, the existing problem is these cameras take photos every minute, but how do you determine which of those photos are important? Well, we solve this problem using a variety of biometric data. We are able to determine the important moments in your life when you're engaged or aroused, and basically take a photo at that instant and save it for future use.
I just want to say I'm very nervous right now, so I'm trying to keep the pictures from not coming, but I just can't
Yeah, so
control them.
when she's engaged or stressed or something, that will spike up.
Yeah. Okay. So the handset consists of Arduino controlling both GSR sensor, which is basically a glorified skin resistance meter, and pulse oximeter, which is like a pulse meter. And so in the top right, you see conductance over time, and then in the bottom, you see, well, that should be heart rate. There's some random noise that we haven't filtered out yet. And then we have algorithm that determines when the excitement is reaching a critical point, and then that triggers a photo to be taken by the camera.
So let's try it out. So if we scare her, it's gonna shoot up.
It's gonna shoot up.
And then not only does it take a photo, but it also, if you subscribe to the CamSense Yo, you'll also get a yo whenever she's engaged or excited. So. Yeah, you're probably way too stressed. So.
Oh yeah, so there are 2 applications you can see doing with this. One thing I think is really interesting is that we don't really know what causes our emotion swings in everyday life. So I think it would be really interesting just to sort of look at your daily peaks and stress, and then sort of see what things were happening when you were so stressed. And then the reverse as well. You only want to see the pictures that you are the most excited
see if it did something. Yes. Anyways, yeah.
We also found that if our friend. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
All right, well, they're getting set up. We want to know what world record we should break next. Best idea against the rest of the bananas. Raise your hand if you'd like to propose a reasonable world record. Let's hear it. Anyone got a world record we could possibly break? Someone raise their hand. You right there. What world record should we break?
Most number of people jumping up and down. Most number of jumps in 1 minute.
Most number of people jumping up and down in 1 minute. I like it.
I can just do this is HDMI.
Number of bananas in
You
5
have an
minutes.
HDMI.
Longest selfie train.
Longest selfie train. I like it. Anyone else? World record? Come on, someone's got to have something. Okay, can we have contacts to come up, please? Can we have contacts up here? All right, if no one else got a world record, I like the selfie train one. All right, what you got? Most insomnia. You guys got insomnia? I like that one. Yeah? Most yo sent in a single minute. Most world records, bro. That's like so meta, I can't even call it.
Oh, let me get the sound.
Most what?
Yeah, make sure someone works.
Most world record proposed a single minute. I think we just broke that world record now. Yeah.
Blood caffeine concentration.
That's dangerous. But I like it. So, yeah. If we work out liability issues with the university, I'd be really down for that. I think we're going to go ahead and give it to the longest selfie train. Round of applause for this guy. You have to do some of those.
Oh crap. So the text message. It's fine. It's fine. Andy's gone.
Thank you. You're welcome.
It's fine. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so. Okay. All right, we're here to present Connect. This is an app that allows you to exchange all of your profiles in one place, in one go. And so we got this idea when we realized that today our lives are way too cluttered. We have so many virtual profiles that we want to exchange. First, you start off by exchanging phone numbers, then maybe Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. As you get to know each other better, Snapchat, Instagram, even Yo. And so we wanted to figure out a way. How can we do this all in one place as fast as possible and as seamless as possible?
So basically, you're gonna have two phones that are connecting. I have one of them wired up there, and the other one will be shown in the video in about a second. So you open your Connect app, and as soon as you click Connect with Friends, it'll start broadcasting. Once you find somebody, which should be right there, you click on them, and then you select what you want to share with them. So I'll share, say, Facebook, Twitter. We'll do all of them. So Yo and phone number, and so you send the request. It sends it to their phone. Once they get it and everything, you get a success message, pops up like that. And your phone number, you'll get a text message from them. You'll get a Facebook friend request, a Twitter follow request, and a Yo. And then we have a quick video for you guys. It's super corny and super. Y'all enjoy it. So. Here we go.
Can we help with volume?
Volume?
Can we get help with volume?
It's just a quick 1-minute video.
What's up? Volume.
This one?
This one.
That should be it.
Pause for
HDMI volume.
HDMI. Here, I got it. HDMI laptop. Audio. No, that's only. Sorry, we're working on it.
All right, well, those guys are working on the things. I'll finally go with the splice wires. It's going to be super cheesy, but you're going to have to roll me on this one. All right, what do you use to swap splice?
Yeah, worst case, just
Wait.
do option,
What do you
option, and then
use
click
this
the
thing for? What do you swap?
volume button right here.
Slides, but like generally,
Hold
what's
option,
the
and
general?
click the volume button, and then do
Bugs, yes, exactly.
Question is
So,
internal
how many
speakers.
people think that they
that's
had 5 bugs or more in their code?
Hey guys, can you hold this up and talk into the mic? Just so.
How many people had 10 bugs or more?
We're done.
And if you just keep your hand in the air to get this splash water, I will squash you away. Who think they had like a ton
there
of
we go.
bugs in their code? Who spent more time debugging than they did actually coding?
Do into the mic.
Who spent like 95% of the time debugging and coding? Alright, you my friend win the splash water. I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go. All right. All right.
All right, here we go.
Ever have a problem of exchanging phone numbers with your friends or forgetting to add somebody on Facebook? Hey, well, nice meeting you. Do you want to exchange phone numbers? Here, I'll give you my phone and put in your phone number, and I'll text you back. And yeah, I'll add you on Facebook, and here to present Connect, a new app that's your central hub for all your social profiles.
Hey, you want to connect with me? Yeah, sure. What's your name? Amaya. Awesome. So I just downloaded this cool new app called Connect. You haven't seen it, I'm guessing. So I'm just gonna. Give it a second. All right, sweet. So
There's a yo.
I'm gonna share my Facebook and
Text
my
message.
phone number and yo, and it'll connect automatically. So you have my phone number, I have your phone number, and you guys know whatever you want.
Awesome.
All right, bye.
Bye.
So the girl was just some random girl at Princeton. So yeah, it was this morning. So it was kind of a real world application of our app. And that's it.
Thank you.
Hey guys, wait, judges, we've gone through all the demos. If you would follow after me, we're going to go ahead and final deliberations. Just follow with me on who you are.
Meanwhile, can we get context and tweet base down here? We're going to ask you guys a quick question. Alright guys, we got a quick presentation. You guys about Tiger Launch. It's a great way to continue your hacks on projects. Where's Alex?
No, I need like 5 minutes. I don't know how to talk. Maybe you guys can solve it. I can't.
Everyone in the meantime, let's stretch a little bit. We're almost all the way done with this thing. We're going to crush it out. You guys will hear us win. Tonight, we'll get you home. Where's Alex? Raven, where's Alex? Is Alex presenting about Tiger Launch?
You just need the main judges or the API?
I would suggest just going now. I think it's all better.
Okay. Yo, Reva, do you have a laptop?
I've got a question. It might take a second if you need help.
Yeah.
So we're just doing a Microsoft device. At the end, are you going to pull up people for the device, or are you just going to announce them?
Hey,
Because if you're not,
Ray, so I don't know if we have to do this right now.
Yeah.
Do you want Or to go? Because there's no Alex.
No, I am.
This is
You're
us.
Yeah,
Us.
is Yo going to go first?
Do you need a laptop?
That would be helpful.
Okay.
If not, no, I could just talk.
Do we
It's up to
have
you.
Do we have a laptop? You might just have to talk. Oh wait, no. Prem's laptop. We're good.
Prem, can you just pull up Tiger Launch and I know?
Yeah. Can you bullshit for like 2 minutes?
Alright guys, so we're going to have 2 presentations while the judges are deliberating. First we're going to have Alex from Tiger Launch, and then we're going to have an awesome
I'll talk to you
keynote by Or from Yo. I hope everyone had a great time. Thank you again all for coming. I hope the prizes were good enough. We'll get lots more hurry. We'll go embarrassed for the following hackathon. But in the meantime, I just want you guys to check out these sweet little tiger guys. We're going to be getting a few extras and sending them out to those people who have won the different prizes. For those of you who participated in the ping pong tournament, thank you so much. If you guys haven't gotten your prizes, please let us know. We're going to make sure to get those to you. We're going to try to get like 6 to 7 ping pong tables next time. And we're now even have a hackathon. We're just going to have a team ping pong tournament. I think most people basically decided that ping pong was way more important than the hacking, which is great because ping pong's awesome. I hope you guys like hanging out with our Olympians. We'll have them come to the next hackathon. We really hope everyone wants to come back. We're going to be sending out a feedback form after you guys leave about what you liked and didn't like. So please make sure to update that so that way we can get the best, most important things to you at all times. Are you ready to go? Alright, so, Tiger Launch.
Yeah, first off, let's first give a round of applause to Reva, Max, Tony, and entire HackPrinceton team on the hard work.
Hey guys.
I've organized HackPrinceton before, so I know how stressful, how time-consuming, how much of a pain in the ass it is to organize something like this. So thanks to them for all their hard work. Second of all, thank you all for coming down here, and congratulations for actually making it through HackPrinceton. I've done a lot of HackPrinceton hackathons before, and I know how much effort it is to just not sleep and hack away for an entire weekend. That being said, every year I'm just blown away by the kind of projects that just a weekend event like this can really produce. You guys come up with so many ingenious hacks, and we don't want you guys to really forget about it. What happens is a lot of hackathons, you guys have fun for a weekend, you go away and forget about it. We're going to try to change that. So I am the co-director of the competitions team here at Princeton Entrepreneurship Club, and this year we're starting a competition called Tiger Launch. What it's going to be is it's going to be a national startup competition just for college students. What we want you to do is we want you to come up with a startup idea. We're going to pair you up with mentors, give you resources to actually turn your idea into an actual company. So a lot of you guys already have made so much progress in that regard. You guys have cool hacks. Now we want you to actually find a cool team, actually turn your project into a company. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, if this competition sounds interesting to you, if you want more help, and if you want to keep working on your product, visit us at tigerlaunch.io. This competition is going to go on until pretty much all of April. Throughout the next few months, we'll be connecting you, as I said, with a lot of mentors. So round 1 applications are currently open. All you really need to do is submit a 90-second video pitch of your idea. For everyone who demoed right here, we already have a video, so at HackPrinceton, if you can just hit that video, boom, submit it, you will be entered into Tiger Launch. For Princeton students, next Friday is Princeton Pitch. Princeton Pitch is Princeton's own version of round 1 of Tiger Launch. So basically, come down here, do what you just did, give us a 90-second pitch of your idea. You'll be entered into Tiger Launch. You'll get a chance to win prizes, meet some of the best entrepreneurs, and some of the biggest VCs in the country. Once again, Tiger Launch, if this sounds interesting to you, if you ever want to start your own company, this is the best way to do it. Go to tigerlaunch.io.
Alright, can you hear me? Is my mic on?
Yeah, everyone can hear him?
Yeah, alright, cool. So yo, everyone, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about Yo, how it started, and what it is, basically. So a little bit about how it started. I was working on a different startup when one day my partner came to me and asked me to do an app just for him, where the whole app is one button, where he presses it and it sends a push notification to his personal assistant. And I thought, I don't have time for this nonsense, leave me alone. I'm not gonna make an app just for one person. And he came to me and he said, it's really annoying to me every time I'm in meetings and I have to call to my secretary, to my assistant to come into the office, and I have to call her and I have to text her, and when I text her, she does the worst thing ever. She replies to me, and then I have to open the text and read it. And this whole process, I just want to get it in the room. So I thought a little bit about this app and how I would make it. And I remember that I have a friend in LA that sends me text messages with only the word yo. And so I realized, basically, this is the same kind of thing. This is the same kind of communication where someone is not saying anything, is just sending me a push notification. And based on the context, who it is, when it is, I basically realized what the message is. So after thinking about it, I got really excited. I got home and started coding it. And I thought about how, I've been coding apps for about 6 years. And I thought about how can I make this the simplest app ever. You know, just pick a username and then you can send a yo and get a yo. That's it. No, there wasn't even a password. No passwords, no emails, no phone numbers, no Facebook, no Twitter, nothing. You pick a username and you can send a yo. So after 8 hours it was ready. And so I sent it, we have a group on WhatsApp, and I sent it to 5 of my partners. So 3 of them really liked it, said this is pretty genius, the UI, the user experience, except for one guy who said this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. He said Steve Jobs must be rolling in his thumb. Well, what? And then started suggesting, like, why don't you add this and add this? And I said, no, we're not adding anything. That's the whole idea. 0 characters communication. And so this is how Yo started in the beginning. But after we used it and we spread it around with friends and family, and we saw that once it gets into an office, everybody downloads it and uses it. And then we thought, if we can get Yo from friends and people, why can't we get a Yo from anything? Anything that I find interesting, whether it's Starbucks when my coffee is ready, or whether it's sports teams when they score a goal. And the more we thought about it, we said, this is something that can be pretty big. And the Yo story is a crazy story. It's funny and it's crazy, and it's basically, one conclusion is that anything can happen, because from one small idea to me standing here right now and telling you the story, this is quite amazing. And so it took about 2 months until we came out, we put it on the App Store, it got a little traction, then we decided to put out the API, to open the API, and we wrote a blog post on how we see it can be used by anyone. So let's say you have a blog, and you wanna send a push notification to your readers. So if you don't have Yo, you have to develop an app for that. Well, now you don't have to develop an app. You can just use Yo, and you can Yo your readers. If you're even something not on the internet, if you're like a food truck, for example, so a food truck can send now a Yo with its location when it comes to the school or to the neighborhood. So we see it as basically a platform where anyone can send out push notifications to anyone. Yeah, so this is how Yo started, and a lot of times I'm getting a lot of the questions when I come to hackathons. How is it possible that you made Yo in 8 hours and you raised $1 million? I mean, so people ask me, what can I make in 8 hours and raise $1 million? So one thing basically to realize is that Yo wasn't really made in 8 hours. Yo was made basically in 6 years. The time that it took for me to develop apps and to come to the conclusion that, so I knew how to develop apps, and there is the Apple guidelines, and the time that it took me to come to a conclusion that now I'm going to do an app that doesn't listen to any of the guidelines. And the second thing is my partner, that in those years founded companies and know investors. So we already know a lot of investors, and we did make some companies. And so it wasn't like I just came with an idea and I made an app and boom, people gave me $1 million. So no, it's a lot of work. It's getting to know people. People trust you, investors, and investors invest in people. We all know that. So that's one thing to realize. Another thing that to realize is that Yo is not an app. A lot of people think that Yo is just an app to send a Yo to your friends. Well, on day one it was, but that was not the big idea. The big idea was the platform. And the platform is what I'm doing right here, right now. We have an API, and coming here to this hackathon and to other hackathons and giving developers the ability to develop on the API. And the real value of the platform is the stuff that you are making. Not sending a Yo to a friend is nice, but sending a Yo like we see all these hacks over here, like to fundraise. That's more valuable. Sending a Yo to order food, getting a Yo from all these kinds of companies and hacks. This is the real value of the Yo. So when we're reading the newspapers, how people invested $1 million in an app that only says Yo, that's really not the whole story. The whole story is about the platform, is about what developers like you guys here are making out of it, and how brands are using it, and for example, so the NBA and the USA Today, so news and sports teams and TV shows like Homeland using the platform. So this is where we hope to take it. We're already growing and our user base and our use cases, and so I want to thank you, everyone here, and also the guys that came to the mini hackathon for hacking on the API, and everyone that used the API, and also everyone here at HackPrinceton. So that's basically it. Thank you very much.
You want to announce the winner of the mini hackathon?
Yeah, sure. So in the mini hackathon, we saw a lot of cool hacks. The hack that won the mini hackathon, which is $1,000 cash prize, is Yo Yak. So Yo Yak, are you here? Yeah, Yo Yak.
Yo Yak, can you guys tell us a little about what Yo Yak is?
So if everyone can send a Yo to Yo Yak,
it takes the yos in your geographical location and it shows them on a page. And the more you yell, the bigger your name is. So you can try to beat everyone else. Okay, see what it does.
All right, cool. Thank you.
While they're deliberating, can we use some of the API passes? I don't know. Do you? I don't know what the presentation is. I don't know.
Okay, at this point, you're just on. Can you stop?
Yep. Alright guys, we're still going to wait a little bit for the demos to come back. While we're doing that, let's try to give out some of the t-shirts. First, what's up? Okay. Did anybody not get a t-shirt? Have you guys have not registered? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're going to make sure that we save 8 t-shirts for you guys when you register after. We'll get those to you. In the meantime, I can raffle off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish t-shirts. Okay, sweet. Let's see. Let's see. Trivia. How about a trivia question? All right. You guys can't. Let's see if we can do this as a group. Actually, you guys can't look up or do your internet stuff. No looking us up on the internet. Is it anyone like geography? Raise your hand. Geography. Anyone? Good. What's wrong with geography? All right. There are 10 countries in the world that are 4 letters long. What are those 10 countries? Shout them out if you've got one. Hold on, chill. Greece is not one. Raise your hand if you've got one of the countries. Cuba. Chad. Oman. Asia. Yes. Peru. Togo. Yes. Laos. Iran. Iraq. Which one? Mali. Yep. One more. What we got? That's right. Not anymore. And Fiji. That's the 10. That's awesome. I'm not gonna go 5+. Good job, guys. That's awesome. All right. Let's see if we can get this. What is the? I'll just give out a prize for the last one. But what is the northernmost U.S. state? Raise your hand. Alaska. Great. What is the southernmost U.S. state? Hawaii. What is the westernmost U.S. state? Raise your hand. No. Alaska, that's correct. All right, here's the tricky one. Here's what we have our prize for. What is the easternmost, raise your hand. What is the easternmost U.S. state? Not you guys raise your hand super high, but grab behind you. What is it? Alaska. Why is Alaska? Wraps around the international date line. All right, you get the prize. If you don't believe me, check the internet and stuff. Okay. How about which 4 U.S. states? You can't look up again. Have the same first letter, the state and the capital of the same first letter. Raise your hand if you can think of one. Yeah. Indianapolis, Indiana. Yes.
New York.
No. Albany. All right. What's the second one?
Alaska.
Yeah. No. Juneau. Yeah. What's the capital? No. That's the capital. Harrisburg. Honolulu, Hawaii, Indianapolis, Indiana. We got 2 more. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. What's the last one? It's some really weird states. No one listed probably. Yes. Nice. Yeah. Washington, D.C. is not a capital. It is the capital of the U.S. Yeah. Yeah. Madison, Wisconsin. Nice. Oh, what you got? Jefferson City, Oklahoma? No, wait. Jefferson City, Missouri. That's what I meant. Yes. Great. What's the fourth one? Jackson, Mississippi. Yep. Yeah, I like it. All right, get out of the ball this guy. Nice. All right, who's got a trivia question they're going to ask? Because I don't have any more. Come on, someone's got a trivia. What you got? Say it up. Say what? What? What is the?
What is the plural of a word such that it's singular form? Shows no letters in its plural.
What is the plural of a word such that its singular form shows no what?
Shares no letters in its plural.
Shares no letters with its plural. Wow, that's a great one.
I agree. What's up?
T-shirt. Come on, bring it. Is it I agree? It's not that one, but I like that. All right, you in the back. What's the answer? Hey, why did you raise your hand? Oh, okay. The question was, what word in its singular form shares no letter with the same word in its plural form? Any thoughts? Guesses? Yes. Is an R? Is an R? It's a noun. It's a noun. What? You guys are like kind is the isn't cow is the plural of cat? Kind is also the plural of cat. I like that. We've got another trivia for me. Yes, trivia in the back. Say it loud.
How many provinces does Canada have?
No, I'm not going to answer this one. What? Wait, how many? Wait, there's not James. What is? How many provinces does Canada have? Raise your hand. Let's take guesses. What do you think, sir? 5 is 5 correct. No. Hold on. You in the money shirt. How many provinces does Canada have? Yeah. 8. 8? No. All right. What you got right here? 10? 10?
Yeah. Yes.
Congratulations. Hey, you made it? All right. I'm not discriminating against Canada. Come on.
Bonus, how many territories?
What?
Bonus, how many territories? 3.
How many territories are there in Canada? Wow, I love this Canada trivia. 3 is 3 correct. Nice job, everybody. Numbers again. Oh yeah, now name those 3 territories. Raise your hand. What's one of the territories in Canada? Is Northwest Territory a territory of Canada? Nice. None of it? Yes. Nice. I don't know that. All right. What's the 3rd territory of Canada? What? Hong Kong? Oh, Yukon. Is that right? Yes. All right. Awesome. I ran out of prizes, but like, that's totally chill. Oh, all right. Who got the 3rd? Who got the last one? Where's Yukon? Here you go, bud. Thank you. Awesome. Afterward, everybody, we're still going to have Subway sandwiches that everybody can get. That helps get your bus or everything. I think in 3 minutes, some of the Canada buses leave. Are you guys aware of that? Okay. We should probably check on that. I think you're fine. But, I mean, they won't leave without you, hopefully. But we're not going back to Canada. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Do you know, wait, what's the status on the Canada buses?
I don't know.
We good? All right, everybody, we're going to announce all the winners of things.
Not all the winners.
Wait, what about the Canada people?
API prizes. They're fine.
Okay,
They'll leave
we're
them
going to
later.
announce the API winners of the different stuff. So please listen up. Best of luck to everybody. A lot of these prizes we'll have to get to you after, so make sure if we can't get your prize immediately, you email us at HackPrinceton@PrincetonUClub.com, and we'll make sure to get all those out to you immediately. That's a word, right? Oh, Tony, that's beautiful.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and I do not know how to mirror things.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, people, let's find out who wins.
Cool. So, the very first up, we have Apple giving out 2 API prizes. They'll be giving out one for the best iOS app and the best how do you want to present this? Best Apple hardware app as well? Best Apple hardware hack as well. So we have Mike here giving out the prizes. And the 2 are bike and Rabble? Rabble? Rebel. Rabble. Cool.
Come down and we'll give you guys one picture and a round of applause.
Okay.
While we're announcing the next one, they're going to post a picture with the person sponsoring the talk. So maybe you could go in the middle right there. You want to go in the middle? Yeah, I'll get a picture there. Meanwhile, Tony's going to announce the next winner of the API prize.
Meanwhile, next up we have a prize from Microsoft.
This is a bad idea. All right, you're going to have to deal with it. Go for it.
Yo, Max, we're fine. That's what the judge anyways. Hi. So, do you guys want to present? So, where's the judge?
All right, let's go. What's the next one, my friend?
Okay. Yo, so next up we have an API prize from Microsoft. This is the best use of Microsoft Tech, and the winner will receive a Surface Pro for each member of the team.
And our winner is just text.
Yo.
Good job, guys. You did a great job.
Thank
We
you
were
so
really
much.
I totally appreciate it. Yeah. You better keep it running.
Yeah, we will.
We're
So excited. Cool. Can you please take this?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right, well, Tony's going to do the next one. I just want to remind everyone, it'd be awesome for your software people to do open source your code on GitHub. That'd be sweet, just so we can all play around with it. All right.
All right.
Smiling happy faces.
Next up, we have a prize from MongoDB. Is Val here? If Val isn't here, we're going to go ahead and announce the prize. If you guys would mind coming up, still taking a picture, we'll go ahead and connect you with Val after the event. So, hail yeah! Congratulations. Right, cool. Let's go ahead and smile. Pictures, yeah. I feel like I could take a picture.
The loneliest man in the world.
All right. Next up, can we have Twitter come up, please? I know he's here.
Tony, who's on deck for getting on the chat?
Twitter. Is Twitter's mentor here? You guys, we just talked. No, you're not here yet? Okay, sorry. Next up, we have Electric Imp. Come on up, Matt. Matt's the guy with the crazy hair. He's super awesome. He's going to announce who won Electric Imp.
Who's on deck, guys?
All right. After Electric Imp will be Bloomberg. So if you guys wouldn't mind getting ready for coming up next.
So the winner for the Electric Imp prize is going to be MiniMed. So you guys can come down after, and we'll get you your prize.
Let's go ahead and do it now. Let's get a picture of.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Twitter, come on down. Let's go.
I wasn't sure if he was just wearing a Twitter shirt. But he is the guy from Twitter. All right.
I have to go grab more. Did you already announce who won it, or?
We have not announced who won. So I'm going to leave that to you.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thanks.
Confirming? Yes, just confirming.
All
Can you
right.
please use
Cool. So thanks, guys. We saw a lot of really interesting things with Twitter that broke. Hopefully not. But we eventually decided to go with Dash. So congratulations to the Dash team. You guys will be getting Bluetooth speakers, a new Ollie, and some makey-makeys. So come find me in the back. I have bags up there for everyone on the team. Yeah, no problem. So I have them all up there. Yeah, we're still
Hi. So we're gonna ask you the board to contact like your top choice. And then the runners up. Perfect. Awesome. If you want to use the mic, announce it, and let's go ahead and take a picture.
Hi guys, so for Bloomberg, we decided to give the prize to Contact. So if you guys want to come down, and then we also have the runners up. So the second prize goes to Hot Trade. So if you guys want to come by one by one. And we have Parrot drones and t-shirts for the first, and then for the second prize, for Hot Trade, we have portable chargers. So, yep.
Good job, people. Should I? Good job, people.
Good job, people.
Good job. You'll tell the story. You'll fund your charity. All right. Bloomberg coming to center, and then.
I'll take the
or.
one for our other guests.
Or. Okay. So, quickly, I think we've given out. You've already given out the mini hackathon prize. Yes. Okay. So next step, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go announce is fund your charity is your winner of the API prize, and you can go ahead and do that. Cool. So, just to keep things moving along, next up we have Yo giving out their API prize in addition to their mini hackathon prize.
So find yo, fundraise yo.
Fund Yo charity.
Find yo charity.
Woo! Come on down. So we've gone ahead and done all this. Why is our challenge post not? Wait, what is going on here? Oh, frick. Challenge post, don't do this to me. There we go. Alright, cool. What else do we have?
Fourth team member. Okay. Just spam it. Maybe he'll get the message.
Yo, what else? Okay. Okay. And we're gonna do this.
So he's gonna earn you aside from announcing, is there anything else?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and take a picture with them?
Where's the other people? Let's take a picture. Yo, yeah.
They're the different
Alright. Alright. Oh boy. I feel like I can just do this. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Go for it. So. Okay, I need. Hi, what's up? Give me a second. I need. Hi guys, sorry about the apology. I'm looking up one app name exactly. I have really bad memory. But I have one more prize to announce before the rest of the judges come in and announce the rest of the prizes.
Did anybody get on a flight to be here by any chance? Anybody fly in? By show of hands? Hell yeah. Where'd you guys fly in from? Nashville, Tennessee? Yeah, you guys? Yeah. Atlanta, Georgia? Yeah, Cupertino, California. Yeah, the Apple guys are from Cupertino. No nice surprise. What about you guys there? Toronto, awesome. Yeah? Where? Atlanta, Georgia? Awesome. Georgia, that's awesome. You guys are there? LA? Sweet.
Sorry about
San Francisco? Dallas. Dallas. Alright, thank God none of you came from like, I don't know, Mongolia. It's gonna be a hard reservation for us. You guys ready?
But yeah, cool. We have one more app to announce, one more prize to announce, and then the judges will be coming back in. This prize is the next USG Tiger app. So just to give an explanation to people who are not Princeton students, USG is the United Student undergraduate student government, and what they do is they help run all of Princeton. And as we kind of step forward into this modern age, a lot of that isn't possible if we don't have some tech. So they put together some really, really awesome apps, such as EasyPCE, ICE, which all of Princeton students use to plan their schedules, to find courses that match. So their next recommendation, their next nomination for a USG Tiger app is actually Tiger Cub. So if you guys wouldn't mind coming up. So, unfortunately, USG is not here right now, their rep is not here right now, but I'm going to go ahead and take pictures with you because I don't want you to be lonely. And afterwards, we'll contact you with more details. Okay, perfect. You take pictures, Mary? What? Do you guys have any recommendations for facial expressions?
Facial expressions. You squint a little bit, and then you think of the best thing you can do.
Yeah. You guys all good?
What does Tiger Cub do?
Tiger Cub. Okay. Yeah. Tiger Cub is it's a utility for Princeton students to determine which certificates they might want to get based on their interests and what their major is. So it basically determines which certificates are easiest for you to get and the ones that you might be interested in, and it basically gives you suggestions.
Thank you. Postscript certificates are like minors for anyone who doesn't go here.
Yes, we have a weird system of things. Okay, one announcement is that for those winners that we're going to announce in a little bit for the overall prizes, we're going to not take the picture here. We're actually going to take you guys on a little bit of a journey to the Blair Arch, which is a location on campus with a nice little arch. Anyone's welcome to come if they want a little campus tour. But we're going to follow. We're going to follow you. Yeah. So Adam's right there. If you guys are in one of the top, I guess 6 winning groups for software hardware, make sure to find him afterwards. Oh, all the winners actually. Yeah. Anyone who won, please feel free to come to the Blair Arch photo, which is going to be awesome. How are we doing on ready? All right. Are y'all excited and ready to hear the winners?
Can you call Zach?
I think I remember them.
Do you remember? Just want to make sure that. Okay, let's see. Okay, Jared, do you remember who the prize winners are? What? Do you remember who the prize winners are?
No.
Okay. What?
What are the...
Oh, my phone.
This is 0 right now. You have it right? Well, it says nothing. Someone took it off. Did you refresh the page? I just wasn't. Did we write down the winners?
It's right here.
Okay. Yo, you just... I don't know. No, it's fine. Just keep it on.
Alright, this is my version of the penguin with a top hat. If anybody draws their own penguin with a top hat and sends it to us in a Facebook message, Twitter, post, or whatever the things are called. If you get it to us over email even, and you are better than this, we will send you another 5-pound bag of
I don't want to make it wrong though.
This is actually probably like a 9 out of 10 on the penguin scale. But if you can draw a better penguin than this, we will send you a massive bag.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, 100%. These were the top three.
Alternatively, I will accept giraffes or polar bears.
Yeah, no. Let's do a second.
Oh, and you have to draw
And
a
the
little
network app, what's it?
HackPrinceton
The network app, what's it?
guy on
For
this
sure.
little, you know what I mean? A little
For sure, yeah.
that guy.
Okay,
And
so
we'll post them.
we're going to go ahead and
and,
announce this. We're actually going to have emphasis announce it first too.
That's a fact. Because who doesn't like likes?
First two? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and announce this.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
ever done
Hi.
if you like a like.
Do I announce it or do you announce
Ooh,
We can have
yeah,
emphasis
you can like
announce
a
because there are title sponsors. So we just
Um,
want to get
You can join me.
Yeah. So can we go on?
I'll make it
You want to join me?
Sure.
Yeah. Aaron, you guys want to come up?
Okay,
So how do we do that? I'm ready.
Alright, so let's just, the way we're doing this is we're going to announce. I can go ahead and announce. Why don't you go ahead and take pictures with Colin just to get that going?
Yeah, okay.
I'll go ahead and announce. Okay. Hey guys, sorry so much about the delay. we're here with the judges for the final prizes. So first up, we're gonna go ahead and do hardware in reverse order from third to first. I know you're gonna hate me, but we're gonna do it this way and get this going. So in third place for hardware, we have Dash. Give it up for Dash.
Or should I just give him a random gift, basically? I don't.
And remember, we're going to take the pictures after Blair Arch.
Yeah. Max, can you leave them there? Okay, yeah. We'll go ahead and do that. Reba,
I need you to take care of.
Okay, each number field is cash value representation of it.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Cool, perfect. All right. After this picture cover, I'm just going to handle hardware. So we'll go ahead and ask a couple things. What? Yeah, Sam will take it. I also, we need to have that stuff. We need to follow Sam. It's not everything for us. It's gotta be screwed. Ask Mary. I can ask Mary.
Okay.
Mary's, organizers, just us two. Can you do that? Just us two and get everyone else is get set up. Time's hardware. Nick is here. Can you go ahead and get those two set up?
Yeah.
Just everyone else, bus organizers, and the bus organizers. Alright, cool. Alright, next up, we have second place for hardware. Second place for hardware wins a cash prize of $750, and it's Bike. Quick. All right, thank you very much. Last up, we're going to be talking about the first prize for hardware. So this group did something that was pretty cool. They targeted a group of people that sometimes have a slightly more difficult time communicating. This group is decided to make American Sign Language accessible to all of us so that we can communicate more easily. So give it up for ASL Tegra.
It's okay. So you want me to take care of it?
No, just tell Crash. I'm just going to be in the lab. Tell Nick also be in the lab. We're going to go next. Go to Yale Lab. Reimbursements and hardware. Reimbursements and hardware return. Okay. You need the bus organizers here. You need the bus organizers here. And say, hey, you're with each bus organizer. Find there. Find the bus.
So you're going to need to make an announcement.
I'll make announcements. If you can get everyone here, it'll go smoothly.
If I can get everyone where they're supposed to be.
Just like either right here, right outside. Just
Okay,
like
the bus
jumping
organizers.
Bus organizers, and then make sure Prem and Nick go there.
Yeah.
And then we'll take the winners over to take pictures. Mary?
Cool. Wait, Alex is really make sure that it's like
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Max, do you want to announce? All right. So, just to clarify a lot of the numbers on the screens, Challenge Post is this awesome thing where they really give you the cash value of all the prizes. We just want to clarify that we are giving a $1,000 prize plus the items listed below to the first place winners. Now, we're going to move on to the software. We're just going to move pretty quickly because I know y'all are tired. In third place, we have HostShark.
Okay. No, it's each surface is so we calculated it.
I really don't care. We're not, nobody's, you're fine. Okay. In second place, for all of y'all that have gone to New York City and been stuck without a cab, we have Hell Yeah.
lastly, in first place for software, we have Just Tweet. Just text. My bad.
You get what?
They want us to refresh the page. They're still stressing about this. This is not important. Guys, that's not.
I refresh it. Happy? Get out.
Like seriously, like it
Does not
matter. Like this is not important. Like we need to stop.
Okay. All right. Moving forward. Did you get everyone here? Did you get everyone in place that you want to do? Okay. Cool. Moving forward. I just want. How are we gonna do it? We're not gonna do. How are we gonna do organize?
Okay. Yo. Hey guys, before you leave, we have a couple of last announcements for how you guys are going to get home, how you guys are going to get your IDs back. Give us 5 seconds, we'll get this sorted out. Y'all need to hurry up. Yo, Sam. All right. Hey, Sam. Hurry up. Come on. All right. Thank you guys all. So just moving forward, we have a couple things we want to announce, a couple things we want to get fixed in terms of logistics. If you have hardware, you want to get your ID back. If you still need to get reimbursed for travel reimbursements, please go to the hardware lab, the ELE hardware lab where you got your hardware. They'll be able to help you with that. Secondly, if you are a winner, if you want a prize, please come to the front. We're going to go ahead and take a couple pictures, get your new profile cover photo. So just please come on up with us. And lastly, thank you all for coming here. Your bus organizers will be outside. If you need travel information, feel free to meet any of the organizers at the hats. Thank you all for a great weekend, and we hope to see you guys here in spring.